Moikka Kaikille and welcome to my video. So today I'm gonna be doing a makeup tutorial of some sort. Maybe if you remember from last video, I was asking on my Instagram from my friends like do they have any ideas what I could do, and one of my friends suggested that I should do a makeup tutorial, so that's what's happening now. Then I'm also planning on doing a little bit of my fashion and my style, showing off a little bit of my winter clothing that I use, but that will be in the next one. And then also there's a lot of ideas that I got through my friends on Instagram, so there's more ideas now. As you can see, I've already done my base, so I've done my foundation, concealer, setting powder, a little bit of blush and contour and highlight. I also actually put some highlight on the base of my eyelids. I like to do that for some reason. I don't really know if it actually does a difference in the makeup looks, but that's what I usually do. And yeah, eyebrows as well, of course. But I did a poll on Instagram. I can insert a picture here. I asked if like what colors and what kind of like style people would like to do. First I asked if people want to have bright colors or neutral colors, and the poll came out so that the bright colors won. So I think it was like 80% for bright colors. Yeah, like 79% for bright colors. And then I asked if I should do reds and yellows or greens and blues, and the answer is 60% for green and blues. So we're gonna be doing a makeup look or eyeshadow look based on greens and blues. And I will be using this palette called Viva La Diva. I got it from a Finnish makeup store. It's called Kicks. I don't know if you like where they're as well, like are they in other countries as well, but that's where I got this one. It's very basic makeup palette, but it's like everything is shimmery because I really like shimmery, and I don't think I can do like matte looks that well, so that's what I do. So I'll be mainly using these two rows here. They don't have any names, so just the greens and blues. And I might also be using some like light colors from this Color Story brand. I don't know how to say that name, but this one is also I don't remember where I got this, but I might be using some of the lighter colors to use some base for it. But I usually do both eyes at the same time just so I can get them matching, so most likely I'll be doing that. I'm not able to do that stuff where like I do just one eye and then do the other one completely the same. But first I will go into this palette, and there is this, I will go with the color Silk Sheets and just grab a brush. I have this eco set of brushes, but like most of my brushes are off-brand, so nothing special. Just take a clean brush so that you can do your whole eyelid. So I'll do that and just wipe it all across my eye. I personally have, at least in my opinion, I have quite like dark eyelids, and so that's why I like to kind of lighten the base up. And I don't use any primer or setting spray, just so you know. But they've been like, all my looks have been like staying on pretty well, so I haven't felt like I need it. Okay, And then I will take another brush. As you can see, I have already used this with greens and blues, so I will use this brush that is forever old and I don't know where it is from. And I think I'm gonna try to do more of a green based one, because last time I did a blue one that's on my Instagram, so, but we'll see. So you can see there's a very, very dark green, and I will go with that one. Just a good mount on the eye, and go in the corner and lower waterline on both sides. There we go. And because these ones are not that pigmented, I go in a couple of times and make sure that there is a lot. Just so you know, I don't actually know what I'm doing. I just take colors and wish for the best. And if it goes over or if it doesn't look good, I have my concealer and my powder and I will cover it. And that's how I've learned. Then I will kind of take some of this blue, like the second one right here, and I will insert it in the crease just to add some depth. I have two mirrors, by the way. Here we go. Just to like kind of give it some depth. Oh, that's hard. Here we go, both sides. Okay, and I might. Okay, yeah. And then I will just grab a little bit more of that dark green and go all in. And then I do the darker green on both eyes, of course. Create a base. And please don't judge me of, or maybe you can, just go ahead, judge me on the way of like how I basically murder my eyes when I do this. Okay, then to create more of like a wing or upwards kind of situation here, I will take another brush, more of like a flat one, and I will go with a very light and shimmery. You see here is this yellow over here, so I will go with that one and just create this like shimmery base over here and here. Like you see, I really have to do both sides each step, because like otherwise I won't remember what I did, because I don't have any like plan. I just hope it will look good. So if this looks very bad at the end, it's just because this time this is how it went. You know what I mean. Okay. And I really, really like this green color here, like very metallic. So what I'm gonna do is that I will take that and I will pull it all the way up as a cat eye thing. There we go. It might actually not be strong enough, so I'll take the one darker. And create like that cat eye look. So at the tip of my brush, I just pull it from the corner of my eye and up. And then the same to the other side. And because this is actually quite of a cheap palette, I guess. Oh, this is not as good. This side. Yeah, so because this is a cheap palette, there is some foliage. It's not as bad actually, as you could imagine. Like I don't have any foliage yet, but it's like a bit smidgy. Is that a word? There we go. A little bit more. And the darker blue. Okay, so that one is not nice. So, and then I have like a beauty sponge, which is not wet, because otherwise I will ruin. So I kind of sometimes will just scrape it off if it doesn't go as I want. Okay, and then I just do it again. And hope for the best. Okay. It stopped recording at some point. But what I actually just did now was that I finished these cat eyes with this color and this color. And then I will take a fluffier brush and take the lightest blue that I have up here. And I will go over my whole upper eyelid, all the way from the cat wing to the corner of my eye. And the other side as well. Sorry, I keep putting the makeup palette in front of your face. Okay. So now when I'm looking at it, it seems a little bit flat, I guess. So what I'm gonna do is, let me think. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm actually gonna add a little bit of this blue, so the darker blue. Oh, I used the wrong brush. Okay. And go in the crease again. So my tactic is very simple. I have the darker colors, the more pigmented colors on the bottom of the eyelid, right here, and then I just go up. And then and I also make sure that, oh, there we go, that the darker color is more on this side and then the lighter color in here. That's what I base all of this decision making. So I will take that lighter blue color, smudge it in all in my eye a little bit, and same to the other side. This side is always like not as nice. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Can't really do anything. Because one will always be a little bit less nice. And usually at this point I'm like, what am I doing? It looks chaotic, it looks bad, and I'm like, I don't actually know how to do this. And especially now that I'm showing you how I'm doing it, I'm questioning why people would want to know how I do these makeup looks, because I clearly don't know how. So I'm going in with more of the green. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, okay. Oh, I'll do it on both sides. Why is this cat eye like nicer looking? Can you see? Like it's like shoo, shoo. And this one is like not as nice. I don't know. Maybe you won't actually even see the difference just because of me not having such good what do you call it? Lighting in here. Okay. Well, that's all I'm gonna do with this one. Or is it? Oh, okay. Actually, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna take one more brush. And you see like this white color here, or whitish pearl color. I'll take that. And I will smooth put it here to create even lighter stuff over. There we go. We're at the point where this needs to start, like I need to make it look like I know what I'm doing and it's like all put together. So what I'm gonna do is that I will take a very, very small ended brush, and then I'll just go through everything and blend and blend and blend and blend and blend and blend. So it's already like looking nice. I will, sometimes I even like blend it down on my eyelids just so like it's there. I let it be very messy just because I know that if I get very nitpicking about it, it's not gonna, like it's gonna drive me crazy. And I can always fix that, you know? And then here, this side is a little bit more chaotic. It's okay. We can make it work. There we go. Okay, cool. I think that is looking good. Okay, and then comes the magic. Let me just... So, what I usually do is that I take my concealer and then I just go under my eyes and clean it up, clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. I guess you can use foundation for this as well, but I personally think the concealer works better because this Maybelline Fit Me actually covers the eyes and all that, and not covers the eyes, covers the eyeshadow quite well. And I will then just make so that the line is as straight, so it creates that cat eye look. And you can, if this would be red or yellow, my tactic would be still the same. Darker red would be the corner, and then middle would be the orange colors maybe, and then the lightest colors would be the yellows, the golds. And then I just dab, 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 dab. And now I know I have already done my rest of my makeup, so I might need to then touch it up. So usually I don't have my like contour and powders and stuff done. Okay, let me just blend this in first. Okay, so I have like blended in all the concealer. As you can see now, it's very light. So then I will then take my Maybelline Fit Me matte setting powder and dab in, and then just go over the area. I also off camera took a little bit of the corner color and like went over the line, so it's not like so harsh. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. It looks very overlighted in this light, but I will take like a close piece when it's done. But yes, there we go. And because we went over the rest of the makeup, I will also take a little bit of my blush color and smoothen that area right here. And just keep in mind that because I'm in like natural light at the moment, everything looks a bit harsh. So usually when I'm out in public, it's not so intense because like it's dark all the time here. Okay. Yeah, so sometimes I might maybe redo a little bit of my eyebrows just so we can get that line. I personally, for my eyebrows, I actually use eyeshadow to fill them in, which you might actually even notice. So I do powder eyebrows, and then I have a eyebrow pen that I use to like do the edges a little bit. So it's mainly just eyeshadow that I use on my eyebrows as well. Because why not? Okay, so this is what you can see now. There's a little bit of shading going on, I guess, on both sides. So that's like the eyeshadow part. And then to finish this look, I will use eyeliner. So I have a sponge eyeliner. It's called Wonder Wing, and it's Rimmel. And yeah, what I'm gonna do is a half wing. I learned this from the internet, where you first bring this one up, and yes, I will pull my eye, so sorry about that. I will pull one wing up here, okay, and then you know what's happening the other side. This is always very hard. Hopefully it will go. They're close enough. This one needs to be a tad longer. Well, we're going for dramatic, right? So then we'll just make it longer. That's better. Okay, that's good. So here's my wings first, okay? And then what I'm gonna do is that I'll go on half of my lid. Starting from the middle. And I pull it all the way down. Like that. And then I will connect this top part with the wing we just created. Like so. You see? Hopefully. This thing is actually like this wing here is actually just because we're gonna be using these clip-on fake eyelashes. So if I don't use eyeliner, then the eyelashes won't look as nice, and it will look like they're like hanging out in the air. So we're just creating a base for the eyelashes. Okay. Then even though we are using fake eyelashes, we want to still put a little bit of mascara under. I'll just turn my eyelashes a little bit so that when we put the fake eyelashes on, they're gonna even up. I have Max Factor's False Lash Effect mascara. This is not waterproof, but I like the way it separates my lashes. So I'll put a coat of that. There we go. Because my eyelashes, they can get very smudgy and stick together. So we don't want that. Oh, thanks Lily for washing yourself at the back. And then I have also Maybelline's waterproof I don't know, just mascara. And I like to use it because my eyes get very watery in the winter time, especially when biking here in Denmark. So my eyes are just like constantly crying when I bike. So I just like to put a small layer of waterproof mascara on. There we go. Okay, and I want to make sure that like the inner corner has a good layer of it. So you can see why. Okay, so these ones are like my favorite thing in the world. My friend in Finland kind of like got me hooked onto these. So these are magnetic fake eyelashes. So you get like multiple tries, not tries, you get multiple like looks out of it. This is the full eyelash. I also have like a small quarter. And what you do is that you separate the two parts. And as you can see, maybe this one has those like little magnetic things on it. So I'll just put them on here. Like that. And then the other one has as well. And make sure that they're very close. And then you just clip it on. It takes a couple of trials of like learning how to use them, and usually like I keep taking them off and on and off and on and off and on, but I'll try not to do it this time. Sometimes I like will bend them, I don't know, like just so they go with the shape of my eye better. And like I said earlier, it's good to like use the eyelash curler to like bend your eyelashes the same way as these ones would go, so they don't look like completely different. There we go. This is the closest. I will do like a close shot soon. But yeah, this is okay. And lastly, I want to do a lip, because our eyes are so amazing. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna just use the NYX Powder Puff lippy and go over my crazy dry lips, like so. And then I have this liquid lip gloss from Isadora. And I'll go over. Okay, it is looking pretty crazy at the moment, but just give me a second and I'll show you in like a better lighting. Okay, well, now that we have a little bit better lighting, you can see the finished look. I will actually also insert a couple of pictures right here, so you can see how they look in pictures. But yeah, I'm very proud and happy about how it turned out. I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder. It is pretty intense, but that's what you wanted, or everyone wanted on Instagram, so that's it. But yeah, if you like this video and this tutorial, leave a thumbs up, and it would be amazing if you could also subscribe. And let me know if you like this kind of content. I know this wasn't a normal makeup tutorial, I guess, a bit all over the place, but this is how I do my makeup and you wanted a tutorial of it, so there we go. Anyway, I had fun making this and I'm very proud of how it turned out, and I hope it helped you guys also to create something cool and fun, and yeah, so but that's all for now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!